I need people that can tank hits. It's like I said before, I want Freya for this fight. I don't want... well, Ansbach's cool, but Teolia... I highly doubt Radahn... I say that. I was going to say, I highly doubt Radahn is susceptible to being poisoned, but then that is literally the entire deal, is that he got poisoned with Scarlet Rot. So yeah, I don't know about that one. But yeah, no, it threw me off that he was doing a different moveset on the second phase. Like, he shouldn't have done that. He should have done the lasers first and then done the zooming in towards people. Because it seems like the attention goes for you straight away on that one. Why did you even bother doing the cutscene? You knew I was dead. Another thing that I've not actually taken into account when playing this is, because I'm playing on a base PS4, the lag of the game not being able to keep up with what I'm trying to do is also a factor of you can't do what you want to. Because sometimes I press an input and the game just doesn't register, which is a very strange thing to happen in an offline game. But I suppose there are technically online elements of this.
Pleasure to see you.
The thing with this fight as well is it's not like we were doing against Bale, where we were doing it early and we got very close to beating them and then had to like do several more attempts. There is really no earlier time to do this, is being the end of the DLC itself. I mean, obviously you could like speed run it and get here as soon as possible, but you have to do at least Messmer. Seems weird that you have to do Romina. Like, Romina is a non-optional boss for the DLC. It's kind of weird, because Romina's not ever mentioned in anything. I'm trying to think what Radahn would be specifically weak to, apart from the ironic Scarlet Rot. Like, he's not going to be weak to fire, because he's both using the flame art of the Red Mains and also Bloodfire with Moog. He might be weak to bleed, but that's what Ansbach's there for, with the scythe and the Bloodfire that he uses. Poison makes sense, but yeah, like I said, Teolia's got that covered. So, yeah. I don't know if there's a specific weakness. Sleep, maybe? If he's specifically weak to sleep? That could be worth a shot. Melania is annoying because you can block the hits, but she recovers on every single hit, and obviously you're taking stamina damage every block you do. This is annoying just because there's no stopping point. Like, it's hit and then follow up with the lasers. Hit, follow up with the lasers. If you block a hit, you've committed to blocking the lasers because you can't get out of the block soon enough. And then if you roll, you might still get hit by the lasers. And it's not like, well, I was going to say, it's not like Sekiro where you can parry the hits. Technically you could if you have the deflecting hard tier on, but that's still dodgy to go for, and you're not actually guaranteed on, well, is it one of those bosses where it's like, oh yeah, just parry it, and that's the issue, is that I'm not parrying a swing. Because apparently Melania is also really easy when you parry her as well. Alright. Right, sprinting jump may be needed.
General Radahn.
You can't do anything to me when I've got full stamina. I'll let go of shield for that.
Not belong to you. Lord Moog will
Recognize that he's doing that. This is a bad run already because he's... Like, I'm fine with being the center of attention, but Ansbach and Teolia are not doing anything. Seems like Radahn may actually be vulnerable to Scarlet Rot. Like I said, out of the irony of the main game. I was just like, Radahn weaknesses, Scarlet Rot. Right. Sprinting jump. Too early. He does do an attack on the ground there.
General Radahn. A pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
I want to see. I want to see. Yeah. Is that Scarlet rotted already? It is. Okay. Well, that's interesting. He's weak to Scarlet Rot in the DLC. That's kind of sick. 25,000 damage already. Wow. Who's that going for? I mean, the Scarlet Rot thing does kind of show how much HP he has. So he's taken about 43,000 to begin with. Does it clear? It does clear on the thing. Okay. Right. Messed this up. So the question is he still weak to rock pots in the second phase? Try it. Big in. No, did that hit? I don't think it did. Oh, too early. That's way too early. Oh, too late rather. Heal. I'm dead. Oh, no. Thank you. Stay still. Stay still. Stay still. And again. Stay still. Yep. He seems really weak to rock pots. Yep. Grab. Yeah, okay. Fine. Yep. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to get out of the range. Okay. But, interesting to note, very weak to Scarlet Rot. As in, 2 big rot pots, and that's enough. That's pretty incredible. But it gets cleared on the second phase. Oh, I don't even have the stuff to craft this stuff anymore. Okay. See, that's always the downside of trying to use crafting stuff. Is like, if it doesn't work, you've lost the ability to do it again. Or rather, if it didn't work because you didn't beat the boss, but it does actually work in theory, you can't do it again because you've lost the crafting materials. Sure, I'll keep them on just for the Mimic. Alright, sprint, sprint, sprint. Jump. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Mimic in.
General Radahn.
Yeah, he's already taken like 7,000 damage.
After all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
I got too greedy on my cast there, and I was like, I probably should have stopped. Big chunks of damage down now. Run to the side first. Oh, okay, good. Wait, what? How am I overloaded? Oh, that's interesting. It's not going for me. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm overloaded because I've switched out my bloody talisman. Luckily, overloaded doesn't matter for jumping, which is nice. Oh, I need to switch that off right quick. Sure. I needed to jump. It's yours. Won't go for me anyway. Okay, teleport's work. Wrong time for that, I think. No, fine. Okay. Tell you what, having the stamina recovery back on, very nice. So, right, so this is going for... It is targeted on something, that super laser stuff. Yeah. That was going really well until that last string. Like, alright, Mimic and Ansbach and Teolier are taking more hits than usual, but it was going really well that time. Okay. I don't think the rock pot matters. So, he's weak to it, sure, but because it's a damage over time effect, I'm more interested in like the big burst, the frostbite, the blood loss, the whatever else that we can trigger. I might switch over some more of my health fast instant magic. Or the other way around. I know lasers don't get stopped by going straight towards. Sucks. Die anyway. I'm gonna say it, this boss sucks. This boss doesn't feel good to fight. Radahn in the main game was cool. This, I don't know. Run to the side. Super lasers. Super lasers. No. Okay, so the teleport thing doesn't actually do as much damage as I thought it did. So maybe I can tank the hit from the teleport rather than try and avoid it. Because then the real Radahn comes in afterwards and does way more damage. I might try doing a couple of attempts without the summons. And just do it slowly, but as melee. Alright. Mimicking straight away. Oh, he started immediately!
General Radahn. Pleasure to see you.
I died so early, the runes are outside the door. Teolier and Ansbach are not helping in the fight. because they don't do enough damage to make up for the increase in the health. Like Mimic can, because Mimic's got spells. And also, I think the health scaling things works differently compared to having a summon in the fight before you walk through the door. But yeah, I guess leave Ansbach and Tiolier behind for this, I guess. Ridiculous. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hang on. Dodge the meteor. I was expecting the gravitational pull. Yeah, Tiolier and Ansbach make this harder than it needs to be. Mimic is enough. This. Oh, lucky I avoided that. Go for the mimic. Go for the mimic. Come on now. There we go. Alright, so frostbite should happen soon. In fact, it hasn't already. I tried switching to a sword. There we go. Thank you, Mimic. Alright, let's do this. To go for the mimic. There we go. Thank you. Go for the mimic. Thank you. Okay. Game wasn't keeping up with what was happening there, but sure. I pressed the jump button. Mimic's down. Okay. Run. Nope. Okay. That was better than the last, like, 20 attempts with the NPCs, though. Like, going down to 3/4 HP. One hit. That's all I get. One hit after blocking every single thing there. With the brass shield. With a fully maxed out brass shield. The maximum amount of guard boost I can have on a medium shield. 2 hits. This is just terrible. And it's not even like he can swing over my head either, because he's aiming them down. Should have been able to roll out of that, even though I did get broken. Why do they give the bosses just endless strings where you cannot do anything in response? A single hit is not enough. So the idea is that you can have a boss that takes away all of your stamina on a medium shield, just blocking for a full string, right? But you get no opportunity to do damage, so you bring in a cooperator or a summon. But if they cannot also do damage at the same time that you do in the block strings, then it's pointless, because they've got increased health, and you can't do more damage. Alright, screwdriver. I was blocking and then I stopped blocking. I know. Yeah, okay. Because you get stuck in the block thing. That was a bad sub. But you block the hit, and the animation of you blocking happens, and you get pushed back a little bit. You can't then let go of the shield to do something quickly. Guard counters. I wonder whether guard counters work on the final hit of the string. If you're only going to get one hit. And yeah, it probably is that thing of parry the boss instead then. Because the swings are quite slow, so parrying is probably okay to do. I can see the idea behind it. It's swing are slow, so parry is enough to do that. But if he's going to do a follow-up with something like the Blood Flame attack, then that's probably not parryable. And then we're getting into the situation where, you know, this isn't Sekiro. It's not like you can parry everything. Because the other thing with parrying as well, specifically I guess with the buckler or something, is that you'll do the animation and the animation will complete, but you're still taking damage. The whole point of the parry is to not take any damage. And it's just to cause the stagger effect on the boss. So it feels like you should either get hit outright with no animation, or if you did the parry partially, you should be able to get the full thing. Swing? Yeah, too slow. Too early. I can't tell if I'm doing it too early. Like, it's hitting the shield. I'm not going to bother doing parry. Like, it's clanging off of the shield. The animation is happening, but it's not stopping the attack. And at that point, it's like, well, just block normally. At least that way you don't take damage. And I realize I'm switching things up to how I normally play, which is like a caster from range and then sometimes as melee. But I felt like I was doing better with Tiolier and Ansbach and Gang. Like, you can't outrun Radahn. He will chase you down. This way. Also, when I press the heal button, the game not registering it as a heal. But yeah, like you see now, not having Tioli and Ansbach in means that when I do get hits in, the damage is going down. The health is going down significantly. That was on time to cast. Okay, second phase. Okay. blazers? Yep. Weird square that is green. Good. Nice use of the aromatic. Good job, Mimic. I suppose healing over time can counteract anything I take. And these... No, it's doing too much damage. That's the issue. Come on, Mimic, heal up. Nice. Yeah, that's where the strafing can come in. No holy light on that. Good. Super lasers though. Oh, Mimic's dead. Oh my god. When I press the heal button, I need it to heal. What is... Oh, it's the bloody meteor attack. That. And I've never seen that before. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you can kind of hide in the trenches. Slow hit. One hit. One hit only. Blood lane? Yeah. Oh, it turned me around on that. Meteors. In, go in. 80%. Seeing attack that we've never seen before. 3 hours and 20 minutes in. Oh. I've just seen a note from someone saying, if you summon in Ansbach, he'll get 75,000 HP. If you summon in Tioli as well, he'll have 100,000 HP. Summon in Ansbach instead of Tiolier, and it might actually be helpful. God, why would they do that? No idea how you're supposed to do this normally with as a caster. Just how? There is no opportunity to do a spell. Super laser? Super laser. Alright, now is the time to let Ansbach and Mimic tank for a bit. So I'm gonna keep my distance. Just... I hate this. This does not feel good. And I think the sentiment is kind of reflecting what other people have been saying. Like, I'm taking the advice of people to not summon in, because obviously that increases the amount of HP that Radahn has. Right, I can summon in now. But it's like, there has been no other boss that has this kind of scaling on HP. That is so annoying. And he did it in the base game. In the base game it felt fine, but here, because it's the Blade of Stones version, there's just nothing you can do. Like, to be fair, I don't think I've actually successfully jumped yet, because you can't react to the start of it. Right, I reacted to the start of it because I was pressing L1. And I could react to the start of that, but I got lucky that he didn't actually do the Blades of Stone effect on that. And this is fine, it's just a meteor. Why is he targeting me? I've not even hit him yet. Yeah, more of that. That's fine. That's manageable. Alright, second phase now. Yeah, no. Not a Souls boss fight, a puzzle game. Yeah. And Mimic's taken loads of hits as well. Why is it taking so long for the rune arc to trigger? The game decided I jumped the wrong way. Okay, thank you. Notice the Mimic hasn't used the aromatic.
I promise you, 1,000 years.
I don't even know what the charm's supposed to do.
By compassion.
Like, I would have thought that it's meant for the summons. I can't get rid of the charm because there's no safe time to do it. So basically what happens is we go in and he's supposed to do a screwdriver attack and he's not doing it. There it is. Which you jump over and then you let them in and then Ansbach starts talking.
General Radahn, a pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
Alright, and then now we've got some people in to take the attention away, but apparently he gets 100,000 HP at this point, having multiple helping, and Ansbach and Teolia are not doing what they need to, which is do damage to Radahn, because he's going through now. That's fine, because I can avoid that hit fairly well. So, funnily enough, he is weak to Scarlet Rock. But no, because I've got the Mimic. The Mimic's more useful than the dodge. Because the Scarlet Rot is damage over time, but I need it to be in, like, bursts. Because otherwise, it's just like a run away from him. And the more you run away from him, the more likely you are you're going to take damage from stuff. Because the weapon I have currently cannot be imbued with Scarlet Rot. But those weapons aren't going to be as good, I don't think. It's not that I'm losing, it's that I'm doing the thing that I need to, which is take the attention away for a little bit, then heal up, then I can start attacking again. Because now that you're going for Ansbach, he's going for CBA, and well, that's the thing, is the reason why this boss is so hard is because A, he's huge, so he swings really high and wide, and then he also changes which target he's going for very quickly. Yes, because the sword swings are so large, so wide. At some point, he'll go into his second phase though, and we can watch the cutscene. Well, 65% is the quote of HP. It's about 3/4, right? So you just do a bit 10% more. The thing is that he's not been doing an attack that is like the major factor for not being able to do this without taking as much HP damage. Alright, so now we've got the second phase. So, yeah, he has like a blade of stone attack where gravity comes up from the bottom and you can't block it, and I've not been able to jump over it yet. But, so yeah, so this is the cutscene of Radahn. And you noticed that it was called Promised Consort Radahn.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because of this cutscene here.
Because he is.
So there's a nice shining light.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned.
No, it's not the statue lady. It's Miquella.
Tarnished one.
Not a lady. Not a lady.
Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us.
Nope. Dude with very long hair.
To I, Miquella, and my promised consort, Radahn.
Miquella is also Saint Trina, and Saint Trina is the girl, but Miquella is a boy. So yeah, so then this is the second phase. So then he's got super mega lasers, which you cannot run. Just need to get out of the way. And then this starts happening, where it's teleport across the screen, screwdriver across the screen, holy attacks on every hit that cannot be blocked, because it's holy damage, not physical damage. Yeah, well, I've tried dodging through it as well. Well, yeah, that's Radahn. He's always been able to do that. Yeah. Too big for it. And every hit from that is an attack. Like every light beam. And if you try and roll it, it'll turn out that you'll get hit anyway. And then there's full screen, like there's a grab there.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Funnily enough, the grab is actually the easiest part of the fight because it doesn't do anything. It gives you a charm, but you do this to remove the charm, and then I'm stuck in the corner now. And then this happens. Like, I've got my summons in, and they're just not doing as much damage as they need to make it worth it for them to be in. And then it's also really difficult to tell where he's aiming. And now I've not got no heals left. I don't know why they made it like this. Really do not understand. So I'm gonna say that's it. That is me done with the DLC. Like, I'm not gonna spend another full stream trying to defeat the final boss.
Oh, you can stagger it.
You can
Susceptible to bleed and stagger.
Stagger from a parry, not from any attacks. Or maybe from attacks, but yeah, it would require like a great sword or a, you know, big meaty colossal weapon kind of stuff.
I'm just having a look online.
Yeah, no, I know. I've got the wiki open as well. Like, it's just I've seen other people comment on it and just say, no, not fun, not just yeah. So, but yeah, no, I'm gonna say that's that. So that is me done with doing streaming of.
Milena is twin sister of Miquella, so it is okay.
Okay. Melania is the twin sister of Miquella.
Ah.
Miquella is a boy.
Got you, okay.
So yeah, that's me done. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. Like, full 4 hours on one boss. Like, it's, and also the other thing as well is I'm doing this at basically maxed out blessings, so I can't really get higher level. I've got the levels I have, and yeah, it's just the difficulty of the fight itself. So So, that will do it for today. I've put the links in the chat for everything. And yeah, next time it will be not Elden Ring. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.